Hi everyone, today we'll talk about pips. So what exactly is pips and how is it used in Forex? So the first thing is that pips is actually a short form known as point percentage. Yeah. It is a standard measurement for all currency pair in the Forex market. Yeah. So one pip is actually 1 pip, 10 pip, 100 pip, all this, but a single pip movement actually represents a tiny movement in the currency pair that you are trading. Yeah. So all Forex instruments, which is in your market watch, is all measured by pip. And we can use the crosshair tool, which is the second function over here. So you can click it and measure the high and the low of the bar to know what's the pip contained within. So as you can see from the center column, I have about 1,425. Now, there are some Forex broker which only gives you up to 4 decimal place. Mine is about up to 5 decimal place. Yeah. So if there's a 5th decimal place, usually we'll ignore the last decimal place. That will read up to about 143 pips. Yeah. So you can see mine have about 5th decimal. Yeah. Usually we ignore the 5th one. Now, if you want a more accurate way of measuring, you can always look at the OHLC data, which is around here. So when you put your mouse over the bar, you can take the high and the low and subtract. That will give you the exact pip value within the bar. Otherwise, you can always hit Control D and bring out the data window. So when you put your mouse cursor over the bar, this will be an easier reading, and you can get your high and low data in here instead of reading right at the bottom right corner. Yeah. So just subtract the high and low and you'll get the exact pip reading. Yeah. Otherwise, you can use the crosshair function. The center mouse also bring up the crosshair. That's a shortcut to it. Yeah. So this will be the easy way. Yeah. But this won't be the most accurate way. Usually it will be off by a couple of clicks. Yeah. Now let's go to, so you can see I've labeled in a simple manner. So this is what usually you see in the currency code, 1.28187, and what does it actually mean? Now again, for most situations, we'll ignore the last one because the last one is actually a pipette. Yeah, it represents a fraction of a pip. Yeah, so the last one is actually 0.7 pip. So usually we trade it at the 4th decimal place. So the 8 represents 8 pip, followed by 10. 1 equals to 10 pip. It can be any other digit. If it's 3, then simply it will be 30 pip. 800 pips. The 2, 2000 pip. And the 1, which is worth 10,000 pip. So you take really a tremendous amount of change for the first decimal place to actually change. Yeah. So usually will be, as a trader, if you can place any trade and it move up to about 800 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips, you'll be actually making quite a lot of money. Right. So this is how we actually read it. Now, there are certain currencies pair and even commodities pair. It doesn't have up to the 5th or the 4th decimal place, and those are usually the silver or gold. You can see it has up to only 3 decimal places. Again, we'll ignore the last, so this will be reading at 16.61. So when we measure against from the high to the low, you can see that this is about 93, 94, 93. Yeah, so we ignore the last one. Yeah, so this won't be 936 pips, it will be 93 pips only. And currency that's paired with Japanese yen, so in this case, this will be Euro yen. It will also only have either 2 or 3 decimal places. So we'll ignore the last decimal place. So we only measure the last 2. From here, you can measure the bar, and you can see that this is about 11 pip bar. And so this is how we actually measure pips using MT4 crosshair tool. That's all for today. See you next time.